Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a new series of Ark single player. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing single player again and we're not doing the multiplayer at the moment, it's because we've done a lot of work on multiplayer. We've got to the point where me and the guys are kind of deciding whether to go live with the multiplayer or not. Basically, we've done a lot of work, we are ready to go live, but it's do we or don't we? So I thought I also want to show the perspective of the game from a single player's point of view, because it's just as good. Now we did start a single player. I've cleared all the stuff from there, so we haven't got any single player data. So we've started afresh and we've got some zones. Now zone 1, where we first started off originally, we know for a start that is next to a hard zone. Okay, it's right next to a hard zone. So we've got South Zone 2, which we kind of know is near I think it's like near Stonehenge, and it's a good little point. South Zone 3 is not quite so near Stonehenge as we know it, and this area around here, South Zone 2, is kind of more the better place to start on the map if you're first doing it, and this is what we are going to be doing. So we've created our survivor, which is just a bog standard one. I don't know about hair colour because I'm not too sure, but I want to get her to have red hair. Oh, so that's eye colour, sorry. I wonder why it didn't change. Yeah, we can't have red hair. So we'll keep her with black hair. And obviously you can change all of these and everything like that. Okay, so we've started, that's all we're going to change on her, because I like black hair on a girl, so this is Cara, she's mine. We're going to start that, so we're going to create a new survivor. Here we go. Now we've learned a lot by playing with the guys on the multi-server, so that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to have a look here, see where we are. When it gets through the animation, so I don't even know. Oh, we are at Stonehenge by the look of it. Yeah, this is literally Stonehenge, and this is the easiest start point for us. But I don't want to do the base in Stonehenge. I want to do it on the top of that hill up there, because that will give me a little bit of danger and stuff like that. So let's get going. Okay, so we've got some wood to be getting on with. Now this is, like I say, kind of a nice little area, and this is a good nice stone area. Like I said, for me, I don't want to build on here. Now we don't want this. Okay, so crafting, the first thing is that I want a pickaxe, so I want 6 more thatch. We're going to find a little bit of wood. Now this has got lots and lots of stone on here, so this is absolutely brilliant for us to do. Okay, so we've got that there, and get rid of that as well, and we'll have that there. Okay, so we've got our normal bits and pieces. We've got no points yet, but this is ours now. I'll put that in my hotbar. Now the thing that we won't have on here as early as possible is the weight okay, is a lot of the equipment, and all of that. So we do really need to find a nice safe area here. So we've got engrams here. Obviously we've got stone pick and stuff like that. So we can't use any of that until we decide what we're going to be doing. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing on here is having what is it? Is weight. Okay, I want to be able to carry more weight. So we're going to need a campfire. We're going to need a hatchet. And I'm going to want a spear. And I haven't got enough spear yet. Okay. But we will get there. So crafting. So we want a stone hatchet. So we want that. So like I said, we've got to decide where we're going now. Oops. That's one of those diplos that I do want, but I don't want yet. No good to me just yet. Now, this is a good place to build and stuff like that. Like I said, kind of don't want to be over on this side, not for my single player. Or there again, I might do, because I want to show you just how easy this is. Like I said, this is Stonehenge. Be quite cramped, but can be quite good as well. But there's not a lot of food on here. You do need to build a bridge. So I'm thinking of having my base over this side on the single player side, because it's just a little bit easier for when I believe for the single player. Okay, and obviously we know we've learned a lot about getting some bits and pieces here. We need to get stone. And we know that one of our first animals we want to get is dodo, and one of these. Now we do know that there is a Sarco that comes around here. There's nice plenty of water around here. Like I said, that's a nice rocky area. It's got lots of lot of water and all that. So we may move over there, but like I said, this is the easiest one to do. We've got a campfire here. So we're not too sure which side we'll build on yet. For me, having to build on one side or another is okay. That is the safer option over on that side. A lot of our resources are on this side to start off with. So I think we will be doing this, but like I said, I want to show you the options, the different options that we have for a single player game and a non-single player game. So I want to try and have the shortest point possible. Now that's normally where I build the trap, and this is where I think we're going to have it here to start off with. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of wood in here. Well, we haven't got a little bit of wood in there, but we've got a bit of thatch, so we can put that in there. But we can't put that in there yet. So it's kind of, we want our engram points. No, we've got to pick us first. So again, we're going to be going for. Could be going for fortitude this time. Okay, so I want spear. We want cloth pants, the cloth shirt. Don't need a water skin. We want gloves, and we can't have the gloves. So, like I said, this is not as easy as what it is in multiplayer. In multiplayer, you've got people helping you. In single player, you don't. You haven't got anyone helping you whatsoever. Okay, so we need some fibre. That's the next thing that we're going to be doing. And like I said, this is a lovely place for getting animals and that. And obviously we want to get food up and running as soon as we possibly can. Okay, so there we go. So we're getting on there a little bit. So obviously we're going to be eating food as much as we possibly can. And we will be wanting to, I'd like to start as soon as I possibly can to collect some bits and pieces to start building now. Obviously when we first start we're not going to have much, and we're going to want to build, I think we are going to want to build over there, but I kind of want to have a little bit more choice of where to build. It can be limited, this can be a lot nicer over here, but this is also more dangerous over here. Now if you want to get your engram points up on single player, make that bits lighter. And also a good set of spears when you first start off is a must. This is absolute a must. That's something that we found out very early on, and I didn't want to do that. Okay, so that's another one that we didn't want to do, but we'll keep it. You know, it can't hurt. So okay, so us here. So I'm gonna want more. I kind of found that having a good high point for me as a single player, even in multiplayer, as high points was better for me than worrying about, see we're getting onto this one now, worrying about what is it? Worrying about exploring. You know what? Get off. Okay, so you're there. Right. So, like I said, this will take us a little bit of time. We've done single player before. We had a nice little base for single player. and we're going to have another little place again. Now we know around here that there's oil, there's T-Rexes, there's T-Birds, and this is my way of showing you guys and girls out there of how to do this on single player and get a good game out of it. Now there's going to be coming to a point where we're going to be saying, right, okay, we want to go and do some more bits and pieces on the multiplayer server, which we will be. We're not going to be giving that up just yet. It's a lot of work to do on there. And we definitely do want to go and get our Arventageous. We do want to go and get a T-Rex. We do want to learn to do some breeding, which we're learning on the single player, on the multiplayer server. So it's all good. We've got a hat here. What we've got on it, so we need hide here. Okay, so this is where now I want some spears, so I want some wood. So I'm not used to this configuration. I have to get this sorted out. Okay. Now you can see that I'm becoming overburdened here, which is not good for someone, okay, in single player. So you can say, right, okay, so we've got 9, so we're going to be crafting 9 there. Now, I'm kind of used to the sword, spear, I think it's hatchet, okay, because I normally have a shield. I've been wearing a lot of black armour in multiplayer, and black armour to me is a really, really good thing. Okay, so there we go. So we've got a lot of spears there. So for me, it's still weighty. And again, this is where me personally, I like the thatch just to get up to the next level. Once I get up to the next level, it's not going to be so bad. I can start getting the wood here. So what the way that we're going to do it is we're going to have average from this side to that side. This is our safety net. This is where we're going up and along there. Average. But obviously we're going to need a house first and somewhere to sleep to be safe. Okay. So again, we're going to pick weight. Okay. This is the way that I kind of like to do it. So we're going to pick a storage box, first thing to do, and we're going to build the there's not much else that we can do there at the moment. Yeah, now there's quite a lot of stuff that we won't be doing, we won't be having certain saddles or anything like that. We won't need them. Okay, so what we've got over here is a trike. That's the first thing that we're going to be doing and stuff like that. But for now, we've got a little campfire here, and we're going to be making a box here. So we want 75 wood, so that's fine. That won't take us long at all. so literally 2 trees. Okay, so we've broken that, which is fine, not a problem. We should be carrying all the materials on us to make sure that we can repair our tools. Now obviously getting metal tools is a must straight away, but well, everything is a must straight away. So we're now encumbered, so we're now going to say, right, we're going to craft one of these. Now this is important. Now you can, I will be building 3 of these to for one of these to start off with. So let's see, where's our little campfire now. I think I've also learned is on here having somewhere to put stuff is really, again, a must, especially for building supplies. Not so much worried about this sort of stuff. Yeah, we can get the seeds as and when we can, but they're handy to come across now. So the thing that we want to do now is we want to get wood. Okay, we want a couple of bits of wood, and we want that. That's just going to be our first build. So this is going to be a lot of prep work for us. Okay, so you can see that we're already over 100 there. So we need to see, right, okay, what do we need? We do need to get some hide. So that's kind of easy for us at the moment, because we kind of know what animals to go for. So I'm not kind of too worried, but it's the thatch work that is really the hardest one to do, because it's the longest to do when you haven't got a sickle. It's a good way for you to get food, because you get berries. Now we do know that around here spawn beavers, and that is a very good thing for us. That is also another nice animal to have around here. And a lot of you have been asking for me to do another single player series as well, so that's what we're going to be doing. And of course dodos are good because dodos give us eggs. We're not going to be doing any of that just yet. Okay, so we've got thatch here, we've got stone here. We don't really want those yet, that makes narcotics. Stim berries. We'll take that seed and take that seed. So I'm going to want to have another one of these. So that is fibre, thatch and wood. So there's fibre, thatch and wood. So we have one of those. of these. Okay, so we got 2 of those. Okay, so here we go. That's the second one. There's your third one. And we definitely will be getting one of those. They are also easy to get. So we've got actually is fibre, thatch, wood, and this one we're going to be putting in as well our berries. And so you can see that I need one more of these for the stone. It's very important to have these as soon as you possibly can, because you're going to be using a lot of building materials. Again, it's not so bad on single player, because you won't need so much and this obviously is stone, so we've got stone here, so there we go. Stone in there. Now what I'm going to be aiming for is be looking here, so food, yeah, so we'll just eat all of this. It just comes so quickly. So we've got another engram point coming up here. Where are we? Go here. And again, we're going for weight ratio. So you can see now that we've got some stuff here. So we're going to need a foundation. We're going to need thatch wall. And we're going to need a thatch door frame. And this is again the nice thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to be learning. Now most of the time we're going to be building it at night when we can't be getting resources, because when it gets dark, it gets dark. We don't use the gamma, and we find that the gamma is not really worthwhile in sports game, for me anyway. So that's my thatch. Right, that's my thatch. And this is my wood. Okay, so our first day is coming to the close soon. I can tell that straight away. Okay, so we haven't got the materials on us, so that's okay. So now we've got our stock here. So what do we need for an axe? We need a bit of flint. I don't know if I've got flint. Yeah, I've got flint there. So that's number 3. I'll just carry a bit on you. Right, so now I want to get thatch, because that's going to be our first building. Oh, what have I not got running? I know there's something I've not got running. Oh, that's ground control. But that should be coming up shortly. Right, so what we're missing on number 4 for an axe, so we need a piece of stone. So like I said, let's get unloaded here. Okay, so I don't know how much that we've got, fibre we've got, so we want to be getting more fibre if we can. Now what I found in this game is prep work is a must. If you don't prep, you won't be able to get some of the bigger dinos that you would want, like a Brontosaurus or you know, something like that, something that is big and heavy, carry a lot for you. But you also got to think of the carnivores, and meat eaters, and what you want first. I know what I want first, but it's going to be a couple of days before I get it, and that's a trike. That is a trike. Now these birds here are bloody annoying, and there's nothing that we can do with those yet, because they're just basically they're there all the time, and if you've got food on you, I pressed the wrong button, they'll just come and grab the food off you. So this is why you want you want your food stored as quickly as possible. So flint and fibre, thatch, wood and stone. Like I said, there you go. We are at night time, so this is why we've got fire. We've got some wood here. Light fire. There we go. It's our first night out in the open, but we've got resources now, so we can now go into our crafting and say, right, what do we need for a base? Which is fibre, thatch and wood. So that's fibre, that, wood, and I'm going to want from here 3, 6, I'm going to want 9, and I've got 5. That's fine. Right, so this is where we decide, right, where do we go, where do we put our base? This is great. Didn't expect one of those. Didn't even see that damn thing. Okay, respawn at random location. A level 100. Yeah, great. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big, what they call a big ship breaker. So now I've got to go and get my stuff and kill that damn thing. At night. Yeah, really good. There's my bit, there's my beam there. That's the only thing at night. You can't see things, especially if you don't use the camera. You know, my body was there. Back a bit there, didn't I? There we are, 6 raw meat. Right, so like I said, this is where we decide where we have our first kind of base. Now, the thing that I'll be looking for here is where I can build nice and easily. And I kind of think we're going to build towards that little gap there, because that's just about easy enough for me to defend on my own. On multiplayer, it's slightly different to have a bit more room. Now, like I said, this is kind of annoying here on some of the bits and pieces, because there's nowhere really you can make floors obstructed. So 1, 2, 3. Anymore, I haven't got the ceiling yet, but I've got the wall, so I've got the door. We'll make the door. . that. Right, so 1, 2. That's going to be our bridge, so we're going to have like a little gatehouse next to our bridge. And then I'm going to want to have some more thatch here. That's just really quite easy to get some wood. Okay, give me a little bit more defense now. And if you remember that second one that we did, which was a mistake, well, it's kind of not a mistake now. Right, so here we go. So you can see straight away, look, we've got a simple bed here, which is a spawn point, mortar and pestle, wooden sign. So we want the thatch ceiling, thatch door, and this is where we kind of say, well, we don't really need this, because we know how to knock out creatures and stuff like that. We can't really get to it until a little bit later, which is with these. But then I'm not going to really worry about it too much at this point in stage. We've got quite a few stuff here, which I'm not going to worry about at the moment. I do want a torch though. And we not have a torch yet. Oh, we can have a torch. So crafting, and we'll need a torch. So we need flint and stone. So there's stone. We are encumbered here. I thought I had flint. Yeah, flint. So again, bit of wood. I think it was on number 8 that I had it. Okay, so we can see what we're doing. Right, so these now get demolished. Okay. We don't really need that to start off with. So now I want to say, right, okay, we've got our ceiling. I want to make sure that we've got some crafting here. So ceiling here. So obviously we want our wood. So I'm quite surprised that actually hasn't come. That spitter hasn't come back. And for me, those spitters are they are good. to start off with, and also you need them for the kibble later on down the road. Now you can go out by 2 on the base. Which is nice and good for us. Okay, so this is our first little house here. Like I said, it's quite a nice simple thing to do. I don't need to carry stone with me at the moment. So you can see that I need some more fat. This is the biggest thing that we didn't get. There's not much else that we can do currently, but we can eat and we can drink. Right, so personally I don't want this. Okay. So we're going to be building out here, bridge straight across there, when we start to need stone. Obviously at the moment we don't need stone. This is going to be my area, right on this side of the bank. We have a look at our engram points while it's getting to morning. Don't need a water skin yet, nor do we want a sleeping bag. Wooden sign will help us later on once we say what we want to build, so for bits and pieces to get stuff going. Flint and stone, this is actually better than wood. Mortar and pestle, we need that, so, and narcotics, we'll be making narcotics. So we're going to take the mortar and pestle. Okay, we're going to have that on that spark powder. Okay, so again, we're still building and we still need to make sure that we've got building supplies. So it's fibre we're out of. This is why I wanted to start over on this side for the single player anyway. Now we did learn that hatching animals takes an awful long time, a lot of prep work and a lot of patience. And we still haven't managed to hatch a carnivore yet, but herbivores, yeah, they're not too bad, they just take time to do. Right, so okay, so we're now up to the stage of where we are actually going to demolish this. I've just realised something, which is good for me to realise something here. Okay, so you can see that we've got all the foundations there, and I've just been realising what we can and cannot do, and we're going to demolish these now. Okay, and have access to these, and we're going to be putting these inside. Now this is going to be my work side, my work room. Okay, and it's always best to put them long ways, as much as you possibly can. Okay, it does make sense to me to divide everything that you need up into sections. So basically, and AK Gamer, and thank you for following, it's good to see you. So we're going to be putting our berries and flint and fibre in this one, seed and stuff like that, and we'll eat that, and that can go in here as well. So we will be wanting thatch on us. Okay, so we can demolish this. Look, see if there's anything in here. Demolish this. And we can take this and this. Demolish this. Okay, so that gives us 7 here. Again, we're going to be putting yeah, 7. not, you'll be surprised at how quickly these will come in handy. So that's food. Yeah, crafting. We're gonna need some more stuff here. So for now we're gonna put wood in here. Well, just gonna put everything in here. Okay, so we've got another level up here. Let's see. Yeah, more weight. Like I say, to me, weight is important. So we're going to have Morton Pestle, and we're going to have narcotics. Okay, when we can. So we can't yet. Okay, but Morton Pestle and narcotics are going to be your biggest friend, even in single player. We're going to need fibre. Now this grows back daily. Now as soon as we can, we want to be taming a trike. Because the trike is going to be our best friend. Like I said, while it's daytime and you're on single player, resources, they are very important to you. Careful we don't hit these. Now these are level 20, she's okay, she's going to be our first tame. So what do we need to fix our picks? We need a bit of stone. killing is the fastest way to get up. At the moment we're not worried about that, we need resources. When I've got my hut done, then yeah, we're going to be going out hunting and killing. At the moment, resources. Oh, always a piece of wood on you, always a piece of stone on you. So we can see that we do have fibre. So we'll make fibre that out here. And that is for, what's it, that's there we can always get. Yeah, we're going to get that now, so that's fine. Now again, these will do us good. Our stamina was always a big problem for me, even in multiplayer. It was a big problem for me. Now you may not know it, but the dodo is your best friend. The reason your dodo is your best friend is because it's a quick food supply. Okay. When you need something to eat, there's nothing around. You don't want to fight monsters and stuff like that. Go find a dodo. Also, a very good resource of meat and everything. And don't forget, we've also got the berries. And so, you know, do eat them. Don't let them go to waste. So this is where I'll say that, you know, now is where you're going to be doing your boxes. So you've got fibre, thatch, I'm going to be putting wood in here and stone and that in there. Okay, I'm hoping to get the bigger ones soon. So let's have a look, see what we have got. We've got wood, so yeah, I still want some more wood. Let's go and get some more wood. Okay, so there we go, got to level up. Now that we've got a little base, go level up. Go level up in your little base, don't do it out in the open. Okay, and so we do have a door. I don't know if I've got the door to scratch the door, but here we go. Again, we're going to be going weight ratio. So we've got here, so we're going to get the narcotics, and that gives us 4 points left. I'm not going to bother with any of the sloped woods or any of these woods here or anything like that. Not even going to bother with the slingshot. I don't know what it is for the bow, but that's what we're going to be getting shortly. Cooking pot, only really need that for kibble. Standing torch, don't really need that. Or you can do it, does a lot of damage there. This is what we want to get to. We've got 2 new levels here, but if we've got this, we can start thinking about getting bits and pieces for us. Like a tribe, okay, but the first thing that we need to get a tribe is the support, okay, is the support here. That's what we need the wooden support, and that's because we're going to be making a trap, okay. Always, if you're on single player, try not to go head on early on in the game, because you'll just die a lot. Think of traps, okay. Small things aren't really going to bother you too much, but right, let's see, more than a pestle. More than a pestle. So we need 15 hide. So that's what I want to go for next, is hide. Well, actually, no, we're still going to go and get resources. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So we've got fibre there. We've got that, so we're still going to want, I think we're going to go and get some more fibre. So as you can see straight away, we're going to be going into this part. We've got all this beach area to build on, but I don't want to build over into the water as well. Now this is the longest part in the game that I find, is gathering thatch. Even with multiplayer, thatch gathering is tremendously difficult. There we go, I've got another 200 fibre. That's it. Fibre is the one that is going to cause us the biggest problem. Right, now our next goal is to get rotten meat. Now what I did learn, get that, and then this little, make it rot faster. So I never knew you could do that. Okay, so we are going to go hunting. Now I do like to hunt those spitters, but I'm not kind of quite ready to go for those yet. So it's a poor old dodo that's going to get done first. Okay, and that's ideal, that's raw meat there. Fine, put it in there for now. I want that spitter. And this is why you always keep a stack of spears on you. Missed. There we go. And I've got my one spare. So I want to see about some boots and that. So I need 6 hide, and what is the other one? Is it? Have I not got gloves yet? No. So it is hide. So let's go and look for some more spitters. Anything that I can kill quite quickly and quite easily is going to get killed. Sorry, Mr. Dodo, but there's no spitters around. Also, the spear is your best friend, even in the late stage game. The two most weapons that I use in multiplayer is my flak armor, my shield, my sword, and my spear. This is the time when it's raining like this. Let's get inside. Right, so we've got that, so I'm going to want some fibre. Take that. Actually, I think the first thing that we're going to do is a door. So fibre and thatch. Fibre and thatch. Door. Some shoes. And some gloves here. There we go. So now I'm protected from there. So now let's get a little bit of protection from the weather here. So we want seeding, so we want thatch and wood. So let's take that back. Let's take, what is it, wood, and over here. And let's get some wood going. Get a roof over us. Don't know if I just put that in the wrong place. I think I did. Yeah, definitely think I did. So I want to keep these episodes to around about 2 hours each, and then that gives me time to go and do 2 hours on the multi-server as well. And then that way you can see the difference between what we do have and what we don't have. There we go, we've got our shelter coming along quite nicely. So we've got more engrams here, so this is doing us well. So you can see I don't need anything in level 5. Level 7, yes, would be nice. Don't need a wooden plug. Don't need a cooking pot or compass yet. Parasol, bowler. I don't know what training dummy is. Oh, to test my DPS. I might do that a little bit later actually, just a little bit of fun. There's nothing that I actually want here on this level. It's number 10 that I want, which is the level that we're going for. So again, we're going for wave. Now we are at the level that I am looking to get the possibly the oh, I don't know if I've got enough of them, but we're going to get the bow. Okay, so we can't do that. That's because we needed the what's the name, the slingshot, but we've got the bow, and that's the next important thing. Right, so it stopped raining. So put all your resources back. You don't want to be carrying them at the moment. You do want to be carrying that because that's just going to spoil very, very soon. Now we're getting to the point where we want the wood. And wood is good. We get to stone very quickly as well. Okay, so we've just got 18 meat there, so that's good. Don't forget, being tired is not good. So what we need. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I might die now. Shit. Eat red berries. Red berries will give you health. See what that takes, what's there. Right, where are we? Yes. That's crafting mortal and pestle. So we want 15 hide. I've only got 8, and we want 65 stone. What stone have I got? Right, so I've got stone, so we've got hide. Oh, I needed to pick one pickaxe, didn't I? What do we need for a pick? Flint, thatch and wood. Thatch, wood. And I've got flints. Yeah, number 3. Don't have a lot of flint yet, but this is the thing, there's not so many creatures. single player. This, I believe, is Herbivore Island. Hopefully I've got enough hide. Anyone? Yeah, so I've got enough for that. While it's still light, we'll put that in there. Say still light, but I mean, this is different than multiplayer. I do know that for a start. I'll get some blend. So don't let your berries go to waste. You can gather so much of those, it's just unrealistic. I think that there. And of course this is the time that I want to cook a little bit of meat, because it's at night. I'll get through that through the night there. So we're going to be making our mortar and pestle now, so that is 15 high. That's the hide that we collected from the dodos, and we also want stone now. There we go. So we're going to put that next to our fire. in here is nutmeg berries and rotten meat. And then we're going to be making those. They don't rot, and also we can start making spark powder. Remembering to make sure that you have enough to fix any equipment that you've got. You can see already that I've got 6. Now this is going to be very good for you when we go to get our bits and pieces. Now the first thing that we want to have a look at is when I can change to the other page is your friendly dodo. Okay, now because this will give you your first flying mount and it might even get you to the front, so you're not really too fussed about that. Have a look. So what is okay, so we've got 34 spark power, which is lovely. Okay, so we've got level up, and that's the other thing now it does, it levels you up. Right, so again, this time we're going to go and shove some stamina on us. We're at a little point where we can carry quite a lot, and there's no point having stimulant, because if we pass out, we can't give it to ourselves. It just now means that we can do the wooden foundations, wooden walls and stuff like that, and also we can start with the small prop block. Now this is what I do like. I've got an arrow here. Carboni sandal. Now we do know what the Carboni sandal is, and that is actually the turtle. Yes, the turtle there. Now, and we kind of are not going to learn that one. That's not one there. Parasaur. That is the one that we could learn. It's again, it's not really one that I want to learn. The first one I want to learn is the tribe. So we're going for these here. So we've got 4 engrams because we've got the bow and arrow. And again, this is another nice thing here. So we've got food. Now food is going to rot quite quickly until we get the bits that we need. So we'll just put it in there for now. So we're going to carry on building in thatch for the time being, just because I want to get a little bit more protection. Everything snaps together better once you've got your thing. You know how many bits and pieces you're going to need, and it is, like I say, it's just much better to do that. Okay, so we've got that there. Now you can see I can't do any foundations or any work on here at the moment because I don't have the foundation support. Again, that's the difficult thing, is I didn't really want to have it out that far, but you know, it's just one of those things. But there we go. I'm in a shelter. I'm protected. Nothing's going to get me at night, and you know, I can start thinking, well, okay, let's get some nice bits and pieces going. Have a quick look outside. Now there is a little bit of bits and pieces I do want to do, and I'm going to build another one of these. Probably going to build 2 of these now. There is a reason that I want 2. Okay, so ceiling is obstructed there. Ceiling is obstructed there, but gives me a corner piece there. So I could actually move the front there. Means I won't have to have build foundation there. So we'll just rearrange this. This won't take as long. And at this stage in the game, it's not too much of a problem if you do mess up. Because you are building in thatch. Normally when I build something new, I build in thatch and then I finish in stone, unless I've got lots and lots of building supplies for stone in that. There's the turtle, look. They are good to start off to if you want them as a hauler and that, but I always think the first one that you go for is a trike. And we're going to show you the most simplest and easiest way to get a trike into the game. So I'm going to be getting rid of all of this because I need foundations for it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Got the valves, got a hut. Okay, that's it. Single player, that's good enough. Next thing that we're going to do in the morning is we are going to be going for I don't need any more of that thatch or anything now, so thatch can go in there. I do need a bow. Right, sword, spear, bow. Yeah, I don't know what I had there. I'll take a look next time. So we don't need this here. We'll take that out and that out, and we want arrows. So we've got that, and this is where you want your narcotics. We've got 12 narcotics here. Okay, split the stack in half. So we've got 6 because the first thing that we're going for is a dodo. Oh, we can't do cranks yet. We'll leave those in there. Don't know if I can smelt metal in here. No. Obviously keep melt. That is good. A pipe and thatch. Wood and stone. Food and metal. Once those get a bit clear, turn the fire out. Right. So the next thing that I want to have a look at is iron gun points, and I want to have a look to see where crank arrows are. They're not that far down, I know they're not that far down. Stone arrows, I can't see them being this far down, I really didn't think they were this far down. Level 21, crank arrows. That's going to be hard to get a trike, but we are going to be getting a trike very soon. Now, we want wood now. We don't want fibre, we don't want that, we want wood. Wood is our now main supply, our main goal. I don't know if I actually got it. I think I might have. I'm going to actually check. I didn't get it with the engrams. Can I get it? Yeah. I do need the bed next. That's the next thing that we want is the bed. I'd say this single player is a lot different to the multiplayer. So very many levels. Get this down. Right, again, get somewhere safe if you're doing your engrams, don't do it outside, it would just be absolutely pointless. So we're looking at us here, so we've now got some little bit of stamina here, we've got some breathing oxygen, okay, we've got some weight, fortitude, we've got a couple of points on there. So I want to have a little bit of movement speed, and then we're going to be looking at this, and like I said, the next thing we're looking at this is, first thing, oh I've got some more popcorn, what's this, yeah, so we're going to need the simple bed, okay, alright, and the next thing that I want to learn is the stone pillar, but I haven't got enough engrams. Really is the more important one for me at the moment, is the engrams here. But also the wooden shield is actually quite good, but it's not good for a lot of the stuff that we want at the moment. But it is good against the more annoying sort of things. So we're just going to have a look, see how long we've been streaming this now. And we've got around about 5-10 minutes left, and I want to try and get to the next level. When we get to the next level, we'll start building our base defences, we'll call it a day, and then we're going to switch over to multiplayer, because I have got a little anklo that I'm breeding over there. We do need to make sure that that is done. I don't know what I'm missing on there. It's going to be a little bit flint or something. got to watch out for Diplos. The worst one than that is a flipping rat. Right, so I do have the crop block, and I do want one. I want one in the corner here. I don't think it will matter much for us. So I do have the crop block there. So it's 15 fibre and stuff like that. Right, 15 fibre, and is it that? No, it's stone. Hi Ben, sorry I didn't see you come in there, mate. Right, so we're going to put number 1 down there. Right, so this, I don't really care where this one goes at the moment because it's just going to be stuff to go in here. Now it's not going to be fertilised very well. We don't have a pig or anything, but we do have a seed. No, we don't have a seed yet, and it's the narcotic seed that I want. I also want to make a shield, so that's 4 hide there. We need a little bit more. Then still don't think we've got enough hide. No, we've only got 10. I'm so used to carrying like 500 or 600 units of wood. It can be very daunting not to be able to do that. Again, in this version. Right, bit of stone. Bit of flint. Okay. Can we craft arrows yet? No, we want a bit of thatch. Now I know I've got it back at the base, but I don't really want to keep going back to the base for resources. Okay, and now we want fibre. And what I'm looking for is an arcoberry seed. Got one arcoberry seed. I will be going for my first time. proving more difficult than what I remembered. Damn, there's a lot of gold dust. These off. I'll have a little bit more luck. We'll do it in a minute. Maybe I might have a little bit better luck now. One berry I want. Like all the others. I'm just not finding it. And it's the most important berry in the game. More important than any others. when you want it, you can't find it. I'll get lots of them later on, then I'll end up throwing them away. I'm going to go over to Little Herbivore Island. Like I said, there is one berry I'm looking for. Hopefully I might get it over here because I haven't harvested over here yet. Um, I'm just not going to get it yet. Right, I'm not going to get it yet, so I do want to get my first tame in. And what we've got here, level 16 Dodo, that will do, it's just female. Where are we? So we need to get back over. Oh, it's just one of those rat things. Come here. I don't know what it stole from me. My bearings. Yeah, I definitely haven't got it to see. So we're going to go after our first tame. Sure, I've got the stuff that I need. And Herbivore Island is the best one to do this on. Shouldn't take us too long. Do not need high level for this tame. Do not need high level. We need is one female, or preferably two females. She's too high. She's too high. I've seen this level 16 over here. Level 60. Male 20. Male level 4. Male level 72. Female 8, that's the one that we want. Even better than a 16. I don't care, you can steal the raw meat. Right, so basically we're going to put those on her, and we're going to put those on her. And then we're going to guard her. There we go, we didn't even need any narcotics. There we go, and we're going to call her Lady Z. And we're going to pick her up, and we're going to run back home with her. That's your first time of the game. The reason that's going to be the first time of the game is you're going to go and get another one, and that's going to be your first fertilizer and eggs, and it's also going to be your first kibble. Good door. Make sure that she is off wandering, and you need her as passive. Okay, well, yeah, as passive. Don't want it doing anything else. All she's going to be doing is laying eggs and fattening for you, and that's it. Now, the second time I want is a Diplo, but they're not so easy, because you've got to go up to them, find out what level they are. They're either going to be the right level that you want, or they're going to be a level that is too high for you. And you can say, ah, crap. Because Diplo is going to provide you meat, and that's this guy over here. Spitters. Will spit at you, and they will blind you. Level 68, too high. Oh, I died. Don't know what I died. Respawn. Good morning, Regular Joe. How are you today? first thing, we're going to go and get our stuff back. Level 12 female dodo there. Come on. So not used to not having my level 76 character. And I killed it. I don't know why I died. Right, so we've got another one here, so we're going to go for melee damage, and this one gives me the wooden pillar. I can't get the wooden pillar. Requires 9 engrams, I've got 14 engrams. Level is that dodo? Requires wooden foundation. So I ain't got enough points. Right, so we're going to leave it there for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our first base, we've got our first tame. We haven't got our narco berry seeds yet. We'll be getting those next episode. We do have a small crop plot. It is fertilised and it is seeded. There's not much else we can do. We're going to take a short break, then we're going to come back with our multiplayer game, because that is where we've got a little baby Anklo. And he should be ready to be imprinted again. So we will see you very shortly. Have fun, stay safe, thank you for watching, and we'll see you around about 5-10 minutes for the multiplayer version. Thank you for watching.